Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Red Bull Debrecen. So today we are looking at qualifying for the group stage of the Champions League. We have played the first leg. I wanted to kind of fly through things a little bit. We had Celtic in the Champions League path playoff. So the good thing is that because Hungary's Football League has gone up the rankings, we've now got a slot further into the Champions League. So we've only got to play one game before getting into the group stage, which is excellent. Makes it a lot easier and a lot quicker for us to get stuck into things rather than having to play a bunch of playoffs, which we were clearly too good for. But that's great. It means we're into the knockouts to get into the Champions League. And if not, I think we go into the Europa League. So it's kind of a win-win either way. But we did win the first game 2-0 against Celtic. You can see Roland Salai and Dalibor Santalab getting the goals for us. And we're also doing quite well in the league. We drew against Verevar, but otherwise we're smashing the league as we have been previously. We are top of the table by 1 point over Frank Ross, and Verevar's 2 points behind us. So there's still a bit of room. And obviously we have got the Magyar Cooper Cup that we have going on. When it comes to transfers and that side of things, that again, as usual, loads of our players have been kind of looked at by other clubs, and we've been trying to fight them off as much as we can. We have been a little bit limited. Obviously, loads of players loaned out. I'll kind of go through the squad that I've gone with this season, just because there's so many loan players that we've got that I think we need to kind of get them playing game time where possible. But first, we've got Gadil, who's gone to Paris Saint-Germain for £9 million. We were able to kind of get a good chunk of money for him in the end. I'm not too bothered. His finishing's not great, and that's kind of what we want in these attacking areas. And that's, if he's playing as a striker, would be better. I mean, he's still very good, but it's nothing too much to worry about. He scored 3 goals in 3 games for PSG's second team, so can't be doing that badly. But I'm not. It's an okay. We've got other options again. Another player that has left is Anta Savicki. It was for £5 million, rising a little bit. Gone to Wolfsburg. Again, he didn't play for us, but we did get a good bit of bonus from him coming in. Made a bit of a profit on him, which is always good to see. Then we've got the likes of Wally Jonk, who's unfortunately his release clause was reached by Fulham, meaning that he was going. Bit of a shame, because we've also let Cho Hyun Woo go. I was kind of like, because I've brought in another goalkeeper, I was like, we don't need Cho Hyun Woo. He's getting on, so let's just kind of get rid of him, get him off the wages, because he's on quite high wages and that sort of thing. Sold him for 18k to Mexico, so a massive loss, but we've made plenty of money, so I'm not concerned about that at all. You can also see here that Milan Jelicic has also gone to Aston Villa, another player that met the release clause of 3.2 million, meaning he's gone. Hasn't played a game yet, but I mean, I'm gutted he's gone, because he was very good for us, certainly. But again, we've got plenty of players that we've either brought in or are looking still good in the side. And then we've also got a couple of youngsters that we've let go. Gaspar, we have ended up selling. A player that probably could have got into the team as a kind of a backup, but I thought I want him to have game time. I want him to be playing. So he's played 2 games for their reserve team and done quite well, and it's also making money, so I mean, it's kind of a win-win. And Andras Silicic as well, it's another same thing again. He performed very well last year in the second division, and he's been brought in by Honved to hopefully do the same again. But we have brought in a couple of players. I think I may have shown you the first 2. Attila Domokos we brought in from Juve, a decent centre-half, a good backup, and obviously Hungarian, which is always useful. And then Francisco Amado, who's been fantastic since coming inside. You can see he's very, very good as that playmaker role in the midfield, dictating play, good bit of ball retention from him. But then we got brought in 2 other players. So we've got Omar Zakacheta, I thought was an excellent pickup for 500k. The Peruvian coming into the side can play a lot of positions going forward, so that was very good. He's come in on a good start with 2 goals in 4 games, so not too bad really. It's a good player. International appearances as well, so he's got kind of everything you want in a player. And at 19 years old, he's only going to get better. Then we brought in David Harvey. So this was the guy I was hoping would be the kind of backup to Jonk, but looks like he'll be first team. And we'll be maybe looking for another backup. But I mean, he's pretty good for a free as well. I'm very happy with that. 21 years old, so plenty of time to still improve, especially for a goalkeeper. Yeah, I think he'll suffice, really. I don't think we're in any rush to necessarily get another keeper. But this is the squad. Let me get that up for you, that we are going for. It's quite a big squad. It's bigger than the normally we have, because I wanted to get as many of the guys in the team as possible and really try and get those players playing as much football as we can in our first team rather than having to loan them out. It might be a case that we do end up loaning a few more of them out just to get them playing otherwise, but I think it's a solid side. You can obviously see at the back, we've managed to keep hold of Jasmine Arak, who's definitely our best player and definitely got the biggest kind of potential in the side. He was being wanted by everybody, so we've done quite well to keep hold of him at the moment. Bit concerned that he might be leaving soon otherwise. Apart from that, again, Cristiano's someone that was wanted a lot. He's very, very good. 21 years old now. Managed to kind of keep hold of him, and he wasn't too fussed about leaving, so that was obviously very helpful. Otherwise, again, you can see how many Brazilians we've got in our side now. You've got 8, 9 Brazilians, and then a bunch of South Americans included as well. So it's interesting, certainly, to see that we've got quite a South American style squad. But, I mean, it works. We've kind of managed to get that done. But we are playing Celtic today, so we will get straight into that game and then obviously take a look at the Champions League draw if we get through, which hopefully we will with the 2-goal positive advantage. This will be the lineup we are going for. We've got David Harvey in goal, Santalab, Orban, Domokos and Thomas at the back. Luke Thomas, again, another player that was being looked at by multiple people who's gone. Oh, one person I didn't tell you about leaving because this game's gone funny and does this weird thing where it's before that. Alex Robertson's left for Crystal Palace. Again, not really too bothered. He was very good on the ball. Some lovely performances, but we got a couple of mil for him. But yeah, that was. I just wanted to make sure that you're aware. You see that he's gone, and you're like, "Where's he got disappeared to?" I don't say anything. It's one of those things. But absolutely, this is the side we'll go for. So Zolt Kalmar and Amado in the middle, with Lito, Cristiano, and Salai just behind Zakat Cheta. Kyle Jorge has been kind of dropped to the bench for a bit because Omar's been very good up front since he's come in. But we'll go into the game and hopefully get a nice, easy victory and get into that group stage of the Champions League. And fingers crossed, do very well. That would be very helpful. So we've got throw-in on the near side with Santalab. It is headed clear very, very easily without any competition. Kalmar does well to actually recover that. And we are going to look to keep this ball again. So we are sticking with the idea of having the 5 at the back counter-attacking formation, as well as obviously this 4-2-3-1 for the games that we should probably be winning maybe. So we have got kind of 2 real ways to play. And I think that I should really name it the Champions League tactic. I was sorry, I was just a bit shocked by what happened there. He somehow got a shot away, went under the keeper and rolled into the post. But yeah, so we have got other kind of variants on tactics and some ideas as to what we can do if we need to against the bigger and better teams, because I don't think we'll be able to control the games like we do with our other games that we like to play. But Santalab gets that ball into the box. A 6'2" frame of Omar Zagacheta does get the goal. It's a good header, and the ball's in's lovely. It makes it 3-0. We are at home, so it does give us that kind of little bit of edge over Celtic. But it's a good ball in the box, and he does get there ahead of the fullback to nod it home, and it is 1-0. Thomas with that long ball over the top. Sagacheta is through. Can he fire that home? Oh, he's hit the near post and it runs straight across the goal line. He's done very well there, and it was a good ball by Thomas to find him in the first place. Santalab here. Oh, I mean, I was going to say he could be sent off there. Connor Cody, who's currently at Celtic, getting sent off. That gives us the nice advantage. I mean, it's such a weird formation. A 4-2-2, well, was 2, now 1. But they're so narrow. I mean, maybe they were trying to counter what we do with our strikers cutting in, but we've outperformed them so far. I think we'll bring Ronan Solai off and bring on Harvey Amarin, who loves a Champions League goal. So hopefully he'll get something there for us. And as we go to the second half, 3-0 on aggregate. Only 45 minutes away from the Champions League group stage, which I think we'll do a little bit different this season. I think we will. I'll show you all the games. I'll show you. I'm feeling a bit more confident. I'm feeling like with this new tactic, we've got kind of a bit more of a game plan going into the Champions League to see who we're playing against and how we might perform. But hopefully, I'll be able to show you all the games. Hopefully, we'll get through them nice and easily, and we'll just go through to the knockouts, like as you do. All right, with 10 minutes to go, we are looking to make 2 subs, bringing on Rai and Herminio into defensive midfield. Thomas bombing down this left-hand side now with Marin playing a lovely 1-2. Can he get a ball into the box, or is he going to have to look back to Rai, who is then able to get the ball across to Herminio, the 2 substitutes linking up, fires it at goal, and does get the goal. I mean, I'm just saying that I'm the best manager in the world, but I am the best manager in the world. Because, do you just see that? That is tactical genius. Bringing on 2 players and they can link up to score a goal. I mean, I might as well just stop now. I'm that good. You're all jealous of me. No, I mean, that was a complete fluke. I was just bringing them on because the other guys were tired. But it looks like with that goal, we are going to get through to the group stage. There's no way they're going to get back now with only a couple of minutes to go. And there it is. It is 4-0 on aggregate. 2-0 in today's game with Zagacheta and Herminio getting the goals, which is very good stuff. And we'll jump straight into the group stage draw and see who we get. So here it is. This is the draw we were waiting for. So we can see clearly. I mean, this was one thing that I also want to point out. Hertha Berlin won the Champions League last year. Ow, they are insane. I don't understand why they're so good. I mean, obviously they're bringing in players that are very good. You got Unavar, Burdu, Musa, but it's just madness. I can't believe it. So we won't be getting them in our. I mean, we won't be getting any of the. If we do get any of the teams that we played last year, which was Paris Saint-Germain, Porto, and Hertha, at least we'll only be getting one of them. That's all I'm saying. And then the second seed teams aren't much better though. Or the third. Oh, this is going to be so hard. But hey, we've got a new tactic now, and that's all that matters. But let's jump straight into it. So let's get the first group out. All right. It doesn't matter who we play in that, because we're just going to get absolutely pwned no matter who we play. What's the best kind of... best is maybe H or B with the 2 Manchester clubs. But I mean, I'm not sure. We can't really pick a best draw for us, really, can we? It's going to be difficult either way, but we have got Bayern, Milan and Sporting. That's a doable group, I'd say. I think that is absolutely a group we could sneak in. I think Milan and Sporting have enough about them that we could get away with it. I think we could sneak in to the Champions League knockouts, and same with Sporting. I think they're both good teams, but absolutely, if not, I think we could get 3rd place. There's every chance of that. Bayern's just going to ruin us, but it'll be fine. So what we will do then, if we jump ahead quickly, we can then get an idea as to kind of how things will work with the Champions League. We will be coming back for the Champions League, so maybe we'll play the FC Bayern game and the Sporting game in the next one. And then we'll have a Milan special, a double up home and away. And then we'll play again Bayern and Sporting, depending on how the competition's gone. If we've still got a chance of getting through to something, great. If not, we might just skip ahead of that. But so the big games will be Bayern and Sporting. So we'll jump ahead. Actually, I think what we'll do is we'll do that now. Why don't we? There's 2 games, so we'll play the Frank Rosendiaskor games, and we'll come back for the Bayern game. All right, so I'll see you in a minute, and we'll be back in a sec. Yes, we're back, and following our victory over Celtic, obviously we are now playing Bayern up next. Frankfurt, a nice easy win against them, nice 5-0, and Dioscore as well, comfortable 2-0 win there. So 2 nice easy games in the league, so keeping our top spot. This is the lineup we're going for. Obviously we will be using our 5-2-3, 3-4-3, whatever you want to call it. A fluid counter-attack system. In goal, Harvey's in goal back there. Willie Orban, Herminio and Demokos at the back, with Santalab and Luke Thomas on the wing-back roles. We've got Lenin Tasker, who has just requested to leave the club, but he will be playing in that ball-winning midfielder role, with Amado next to him. And then we've got Cristiano, Salai and Zagacheta up top. One thing I do need to show you is just that one of our other boys has left now. A few more loans have obviously been agreed, but Ahmed Findik has moved to Kaiserslautern. For some reason, the board were happy with the 1.5 million price. I mean, from a 47k purchase, not a bad really turnaround in that front. He was a good player, but again, plenty of players we've got, so not really concerned about that. But let's jump straight into it, see how we get on away to Bayern Munich at the Allianz Arena. Just looking at their team, it looks insane. So we could get absolutely wrecked here without really any hope of getting anything out of this. But that's what we're here for. We're in the Champions League. We've got to give it a go. We've got our formation that we're hoping might do something. But we'll see how it goes. So here's Davis on this left-hand side, nice and early on. Plays it in. It is headed clear by Demokos, which is nice. But it is concerning that they are already on the attack nice and early on. I mean, I'm not expecting anything from the game, but it would be nice if we kind of showed the world that we're not... Oh, God, that challenge. What have you done, Amados? Oh, no. He's going to get sent off. Oh. What is your thought process? We're 2 minutes in, man. Oh, for God's sake. Well, we'll drop Salai just back there and have Zaga Costa and Cristiano up top. Maybe we'll drop Cristiano in there and Zaga Costa can be the only one up there. Oh, didn't want to click on him. Then we'll just... Yeah, maybe play him as advanced playmaker instead. Oh, this is going to be a long game. They're going forward again. So we have managed to kind of quiet them for the first half so far. I mean, which isn't bad. Pavard has managed to get past Tomaso. Does play it back. It's blocked well. You can see how many bodies we've got in there to try and stop them from scoring. I wouldn't be surprised if this is kind of how the whole game will go. Them just pummeling us going forward. But we are defending well at the moment, at least. But they've got Sané on the edge of the box. It's always cautious. Thomas with the challenge. I mean, he didn't get anywhere near that ball. And it is a goal by Renier. Got past the defender. And I mean, I'm not really sure what the keeper tried to do there. But Harvey's attempt at saving that wasn't successful. And it has led to us being 1-0 down with a player sent off. I'm not looking hopeful at all, in the slightest. You see here, Renier, I mean, that's poor goalkeeping now. Got one more just before the end of the half. Another highlight. Please don't get another one. 1-0, I'd be more than happy to take into half time. We can kind of recoup, sort out what the hell's going on with the team. But if not, here we go. We could break here. Could we get a goal to level it up just before half time? That would be amazing. Cristiano, look at that run he's made. All the way down the pitch. He's going to have to try and get it back to someone and cut it back. Oh, he shoots from there. I mean, that's a tight angle. Salai, though. There it is. Oh, a man down. We've managed to get a goal just before half-time, making it 1-1. I mean, that's incredible. That is phenomenal stuff. Well done, boys. Cristiano's work ethic there, running from all the way in his own half, getting down the pitch. He's such a good player. Shoots, hits the post, but Salai's there to just... poke it home, and it's 1-1. Oh, so exciting. All right, so going into the second half, I think what we are going to do is just kind of leave it. Because from experience with Football Manager, the worst thing you could do is change things, especially if things are going okay. I feel like reactionary is better than prevention. But they are going forward here. And they did get a header away on goal. 60 minutes, 30 minutes to go. Cristiano has run his butt off, so we might have to look to bring him off and maybe swap him out for someone else. But they are coming forward once again. This is getting more and more sketchy. As time goes on, they get closer and closer, and our boys get more and more tired. Can he get there to reach that? It doesn't quite get there, but he's able to kind of hold Davis up. Gets a challenge in to slow him down. Cristiano does well to block that pass, but it does fall back to them. Can we work this again? It is played through to Sané. He's got round the back, fires it across to Fuentes. There it is. It was coming, wasn't it? Let's take Cristiano off. He's a bit tired. We'll definitely bring on Lito there, and I think we will also take Tasca off and pop Herminio in there, and then Dan Lewis at the back. If my game doesn't want to freeze, there it is. Confirmed changes. I'm not expecting anything from this game, especially following kind of what we've seen, but I'm very happy with it. I mean, not that pass. I'm not happy with that pass at all, but I'm happy with kind of the performance otherwise. We've held out very well against a very good Bayern Munich side. It's positive for kind of the rest of the Champions League stage. I have to say, if we had all our players on the pitch, we might have caused them a bit more problems, especially going forward. But they are looking to get it round. Sancho, who's now at Bayern rather than Dortmund, gets the ball across, but it is deflected out for a corner. I mean, we can see that Sporting Lisbon are beating Milan 4-0. So they're very much dominating that game, which could be positive for us, depending on how we perform against Sporting, if Milan are getting absolutely battered by them. But that looks like it might be it for the game today. Again, considering everything, I'm pretty happy if it stays 2-1. Please don't jinx it now. Oh, we've managed to get that deflection saved us a little bit there. But there you go. That's got to be it now. A 2-1 win by Bayern over us. Not bad. I'm very surprisingly quite happy with that. The boys are obviously pretty motivated. We're in the Europa League spot of the group stage, so that's not bad at all. But we will be coming back for kind of the next couple of games, so we'll see how things go. I think what we might in fact do is come back for the Milan Bayern game, and then we'll jump again to the Sporting game if that's needed for the episode after that. So we'll play the Sporting and Milan first game, so Sporting at home and Milan away, and then we'll be back for the Milan at home, and then we'll also be playing Bayern at home to see if we can kind of get a point from them as we were so close to today. But I hope you did enjoy. Like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I will catch you next time.